Hi guys. Okay, so today in math, we have something new that we are talking about. It is called a 10 frame. Now we may have mentioned it in the past, I think in the very beginning of the school year when we were making our numbers and we were talking about all the different ways to show the number. I think we may have talked about it a little then. But a 10 frame is a large rectangle, okay? And the rectangle has little boxes in it. And the little boxes are for us to count things and put little things in. Yeah. It's basically a way to help us count and to be organized so we don't lose track of stuff. Now, I have had this 10 frame for a long time. I was checking my name on the back, and that was from years and years ago. So this is one that's made out of poster board, and I had it laminated, and I just drew it with lines and a ruler. Okay, now I made one just a second ago. I used sticky notes, Post-it notes, and I put it on some paper, and I just folded the back of it to make it look like a rectangle. And there's 5 on the top and 5 on the bottom. You can make your own 10 frame, okay? Families, this would be a great activity to do. I'll probably have it in the choice board next week. But to go on and make it, and just, you know, you can make different sizes, different types or colors. But this is just an activity that is going to be used over and over. It's always fun to make them really big. On my carpet on the floor, if the kids were here, we would use the squares in the carpet. So taking just a piece of not construction paper, regular typing paper, printer paper. This is not printer paper, but having a piece of printer paper and taping 5 together and then 5 at the bottom makes a huge 10 frame, and those are so cool. Those are really neat because then you can put toys and things on them. So I'm just giving you some ideas so you can make a 10 frame. So let's now talk about how to use a 10 frame, okay? So there's different things we could do. I just wrinkled up some paper and I wrote numbers on them. That's one way to do, just to have a little game. Or the trusty game of Uno. Gotta love Uno. If you can ever get Uno, that would be a need, because these cards help us with our colors and with our numbers. These are great, families. Okay, so you can always pick up a card, say, hey, I know that number. That is number what, friends? 2. Number 2. It comes after 1 and before 3. Okay, so I'm going to pick up my little phone here and show you. Okay, so if I was using my 10 frame at home, I'm trying to see this. So you start first by putting it in the top left side. Okay, I think I'm showing you this. Okay, so you start in the top left side and you say 1, 2. We don't go down, we don't go across, we stay in a line and we go across like that. Okay, so that's how we line it up. Now if I wanted to just show you on the other 10 frame, it's the same thing. 1, 2. Okay, so that's how we do it. We put one item in each square and then we go across. Okay, so I don't have something I can show you by putting little stickers on here or anything. That's why I picked it up and I tried to show you that way. So we are going to be counting and doing things using a 10 frame. You can also roll a dice. Yeah. You can put some paper in a bowl shake it up, close your eyes, pick one out, and say, hey, what number is this? 1. So now I just happen to have little frog counters. Do you have to use frog counters? No, you don't need frog counters. No, you can use crayons. You can use a piece of pasta. You can use a bean. You can use whatever you have to count. And we're starting up here on the top left and going across. So if your number is 7, you would put it in the box and go 1. Then the next one is 2. Then 3, 4, 5. Then you go down here, just like if you're reading, how we go across. And when we're reading, we go to the next line. And then we go across. Same way with a number line. 10 frame. Okay? Then 6 and 7. Yeah. Okay? So that is what we are talking about today. A 10 frame helps us. It's called a 10 frame because these little squares are called frames. And there's 5 on the top and 5 on the bottom. And 5 plus 5 is 10. Yeah. Okay. So see if you can make a 10 frame. Play with it a little bit. Roll a dice. Grab some Uno cards and pick some little things up, and you put them in the little 10 frame. Or write some numbers on some little pieces of paper, put them in a bowl or a baggie, close your eyes, and practice counting and putting items on a 10 frame. Okay, guys, great job. Y'all are doing such a great job. I'm so proud of y'all. Okay, keep it up. And don't forget, we got to count to 20. Oh, actually 30. That'd even be better. Okay, bye, guys.